This is Special Report. Good evening, I'm Chris Wallace in for Brett Baer. There are some major changes coming in California. Correspondent Anita Vogel tells us why the political landscape there may look very different not too long from now.
The changes are going to be massive.
It may never be politics as usual in the Golden State. Following a ballot initiative, a bipartisan Citizens Redistricting Commission has redrawn the old congressional and legislative boundaries, shaking up the status quo.
What you're going to see is more turnover, more new faces, more minorities, and probably more Democrats in the California congressional delegation.
For example, newly elected Democratic Congresswoman Janice Hahn just won a special election last month to represent the 36th congressional district, which includes San Pedro and the busy port of Los Angeles. But the new congressional map puts San Pedro at the southern end of the brand new 44th congressional district that includes parts of the inner city of Los Angeles, a community already represented by Democrat Laura Richardson. Now voters will have to choose between two Democratic incumbents in the primary.
It doesn't really matter where the lines are drawn. Everybody is going to want their Congress member to focus on jobs and the economy.
Possibly half a dozen California races on next year's ballot could feature two incumbents, such as longtime Democrats Howard Berman and Brad Sherman in the new 30th district in Northridge, and veteran Republicans Ed Royce and Gary Miller in the new 39th district.
We're going to have more competitive elections in November than this state has seen in probably 2 decades.
Longtime Republican Congressman David Dreyer could be in trouble in a newly drawn district that is heavily Latino and not part of his conservative base. State GOP officials are worried about a tilt towards Democrats.
What we're going to be doing over the next 18 months is rebuilding those districts so that Republicans can be competitive.
The new lines were drawn based on population, and with registered Democrats greatly outnumbering Republicans here, plus a recent influx of Latinos, some experts believe as many as 5 to 6 congressional seats could swing to the Democrats. In Los Angeles, Anita Vogel, Fox News.
We'll tell you which member of Congress, as some of his colleagues